Okay, my car mount broke, but I'm not using it as an excuse not to do this video. Lexi's sleeping back here, so if she cries in the background, she should be good for a while though. But okay, I don't even know if I did an 11-month update or a 10-month. I don't know. 2020 has been crazy, so she might not have got all the updates. But yeah, so she just turned 1 yesterday. And we decided to do her birthday party on her birthday because there's no Hawkeye football right now because it's 2020 and it's crazy. We did it all in the backyard. It got a little chilly, but otherwise it was pretty perfect. Ryan smoked some meat, hung out in the backyard. I wanted to start a fire, but Ryan, we also got new appliances for our kitchen, all 4, and guess what the delivery day was? September 18th, Lexi's birthday, so we got all new appliances. So Ryan spent the whole day installing our appliances because we didn't pay extra to have the appliances installed because we honestly just couldn't afford it. So he literally spent all day installing these appliances, and then had to do all the food for the party. He pretty much did most of the food too, not gonna lie. I was taking care of the kids and stuff until my mom got there, and then I was doing a lot of the cleaning, and I don't know, I had to get ready, had to get the kids ready. I don't know. Ryan definitely did more work than me yesterday, but I don't know, sometimes when like someone else is working really hard and I'm the one that like gets to hang out with the kids, you know, it's like, okay, then I can appreciate this time. Anyways, Lexi has been sleeping much better. She still gets up once every single night, if not more than that. I think she's a little bit like delayed in her sleeping pattern, because I remember Silas went through a phase where he would wake up in the middle of the night, but as long as I popped the pacifier back in, he was good to go. Like, he went back to sleep, right? So it was like he would just wake up to pop the pacifier back in and like kind of go back to sleep. I don't 100% remember. Anyways, so she's kind of like doing that now, where I have to, and she's not in our room anymore. I have to like run across the hall, and it's getting colder out, and Ryan won't turn the heat on. I'm like, it's painful to get out of bed, honestly. It's actually painful. So, because also she's been now like sleeping in, so she gets up once in the middle of the night, but she'll sleep in. So I'll take it. I'll get up with her once every single night for a long time. I don't care. That's not a huge issue for me, as long as she's sleeping like 2 big chunks, you know, and gets up once. Like, I'll take it. So, well, sometimes there's a twin bed in her room, so sometimes I will pick her up and lay her back down in the twin bed next to me, cuddle her, and kind of let her know, hey, we're going back to sleep. And that's been working too. Obviously not ideal, but I really don't want to wake up. So she's not great at sleeping. She never has been though, so this is honestly better than it was. She's been taking steps. Definitely before her first birthday, she took like a solo step. Has she taken 2 solo steps in a row? No. Not unassisted. She'll walk all day if you hold her arms. She stands on her own a lot. She'll go from squatting to standing. Like, she's really good at standing. But taking those steps, she's still a little hesitant about. Again, I don't remember against Silas. I feel like it's earlier than what it was with Silas, but you don't know. Let's see. So she's not a super like smiley baby. She's a very serious baby. And she loves her mama fiercely. Like, I feel like she's worse behaved for me. Like, there's people that be like, oh yeah, she was totally chill and like fell asleep in my lap. Where for me, she does not fall asleep in my lap. Like, she squiggles and squirms and stuff. And I feel like that's just because she's comfortable with me and whatever. And she fiercely loves me, which I love. And I fiercely love her back. But sometimes, so we had our party yesterday, and she was definitely overwhelmed by it all. But she didn't cry, so that was good. Wow, that playground got new equipment, that's cool. But she would not go to anybody that wasn't grandma, Nana, mom, or dad. If it was anybody outside of that, don't even attempt it. She just bawled when Megan held her, so she likes seeing the other kids. Oh, her and Emmett had the sweetest moment together. It was so cute. I wanted to just melt. She loves Emmett. I think she likes the kids. It's the adults she's like not, I don't know. And I don't know where you get that from. Like, is that like I don't know, if you're scared of people bigger than you or something? Not quite sure. So, but what else? She has her doctor appointment coming. She has a rash on her stomach, so that's cool. I don't know. I love her to death, and she's been my greatest challenge this year. Definitely. Among all the other things that 2020 has brought, I feel like 2020, somebody said that 2020 is, 2020 is, in optical terms, when you go to like an eye doctor, that's perfect vision, right? And somebody said like 2020 is just giving us perfect vision about how life is supposed to be. You're supposed to be home more with your families. You're supposed to, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of teaching us that, not the illness, not the bad stuff, but some of this stuff that has been brought out, like don't commit yourself to so many activities and all this stuff. And I don't know, for us it's really been kind of weird how things have fallen into place. Like, we sold our car, I don't know, January, February or something, and it's been like a blessing not to have a second car. It's totally worked out. I don't know, it's crazy. I'm supposed to be at Lexi, but I think she's getting better. She's so smart, so smart. She's loves Silas, loves Daddy, loves Mommy, loves Nana, loves Grandma, yeah. And she doesn't really see a whole lot of other people, so, I mean, I feel bad for her, but I feel bad for Silas, too, that he's not around other kids, like, ever. And, it's kind of, I feel like, stunting his socialization a little bit, but, we're working on it, and I kind of just, people keep saying, in regards to, like, public schools being still kind of shut down. A lot of public schools are shut down. I mean, in our area, they're starting all online, I believe. I don't know. I try not to stay in all that drama. But somebody said, like, let's say our kids learn nothing this year. I mean, like, let's say, I mean, it's not, kids are so, they can bounce back easy. Like, it's not gonna totally tear up their whole life if, they don't learn as much as they have in years past or whatever. So I'm just trying to, like, keep that mentality that I'm lucky my kids are the age that they are during this whole thing, because there'd be a lot more struggles, a lot more explanations, and a lot more, I mean, Silas really doesn't know any difference, and Lexi really doesn't know any difference. Life is life, there's going to be challenges, and I think the way you handle them is what makes you a stronger person. And this is really getting off of Lexi's 12 months. What else can I say about Lexi? I think she's happy. She doesn't like cow's milk. She did drink, I gave her almond milk for the first time today, because we finally went to the store. We bought some. We spent $250 at Costco. But I did buy, like, snow mittens and I spent $30 on allergy medication, which I wasn't thrilled about, but Costco, you have to buy, like, giant whatever. And we bought the meat there, which that was like $60. So, I mean, we bought some, and the mittens were over $30. I bought 3 pairs of mittens, and they were like, each of them were $11.99. I think mine were like $16.99, but they're like the good snow mittens, And I had a hard time finding them last year, so when I saw them, I was like, mittens! And I got them, so. I have a friend who lives in Minnesota who has kids. She says she can never get enough snow gear. Like, she's a lady that I listen to that follows Simple Living, and she says the one thing we're maybe not so simple living about is the kids winter gear, because you can't lose it, you can't not have it. So I'm like, well, I don't have that much winter gear, maybe I should get some more. But what else was I gonna say? So we went to Costco, spent $250. Then I spent $150, like $5 at Hy-Vee, which I usually only spend like $100 a week. Is what I've been trying to do. I stay around there, $100 a week, and I totaled it up. It's like $150, and I was like, well, and I like sometimes when you order online, you can like go back through and like, oh, okay, I'll put some of this back. Whereas you like when you buy it in the store, you can be like, oh, well, I'm already here. I guess I'm not gonna like tell her to take stuff off, but. Yeah, so that's another good thing then about COVID is ordering all your stuff online. So Costco, we went into the store, but Hy-Vee, I ordered online. But the kicker was, so I had this online order I was just going to pick up because I really didn't want to walk through the store and like shop at all. But I had to pick up Lexi's cake, formula, because we're not off the formula yet. And honestly, Silas was like 15 months before he was off the formula, so I don't feel too bad. And then, hold on. And then I bought, Ryan wanted lunch, so I bought that, and that was another like $50 I spent. And then today I spent another $125 at Target on diapers and stuff. And I'm like, so much, well, I mean, we had Lexi's party, so that was part of, we bought extra drinks and we bought a little extra stuff. We had to buy the potatoes, which potatoes aren't expensive. I don't know how much so much, but I think we probably overdid it a little bit. I was told diapers and stuff are supposed to go in your grocery budget. I guess I don't really count on my grocery budget, but if we're talking about how much money I spent at Target and Hy-Vee and Costco, and I feel like we went to one other place, maybe we didn't. I don't know. I was like, before I went to Target, I was like, we spent like $450. Was it $450? Yeah, $450 on groceries in like 2 days. It was crazy. So yeah, and at Silas's party, I remember we spent so much money on food. Like, I don't know, the party ended up costing us so much money. So when his second birthday came around, we were fully like going to do a party. Like, it was just gonna be a small party and everything, but we were gonna do a party. And Ryan, we were really, in January and February and half of March until we got our taxes back, we were struggling. I mean, that's why we sold the car. Like, we were super struggling. Like, we have 2 kids, both of them were in diapers. We love her. She's 1 now. I don't have like, I think she's still a baby. I don't know. Like, she's honestly still in, she's still in the infant seat. So, I mean, like, these car seat groups where these people are like crazy about car seats and like about keeping your child rear facing as long as possible. So Silas his car seat, can you see his? Yeah, he's not in there, but his is currently still rear facing. However, our car is tiny, and this car seat that Lex is in is an infant car seat, so it's much smaller. And Ryan when we go places, he drives, because honestly, he doesn't do so well behind the giant car seat. So if Lexi were to get a different car seat, Silas would have to go forward facing and sit behind Ryan in order for it to work.